Breath in, breath out, in, out. This is the matrix I have to repeat to myself to keep from crying out as the whip cracks against my tender back and legs. Don't talk back. Keep your eyes down. You are below us. Never raise your voice. Do as you're told. These are the rules that have been drilled into my head since the day I was brought to this horrible place. I have my own rules. Never cry. Never let them see you hurt. Don't let them make you feel inferior. Do what is asked, and you keep the pain at bay. Audrey, are you listening to me? You answer me when I'm talking to you. It takes me a second to tune back into my situation. Yes, Alpha. So, Audrey, do you know what you did wrong? By now, the whip has stopped due to Alpha being distracted by the conversation he is starting. Yes, Alpha. I had accidentally dropped the eggs I had made for the pack's breakfast, which angered Alpha, and I made another mistake of looking into his eyes. Ever since this morning, I have been locked in my bedroom, more of concrete cell, waiting for my punishment. Good girl, who did you disrespect today? Who did you embarrass today? You, Alpha. That's my girl. Always been a smart girl. I hate to do this to you, but you need to learn your lesson. With that, he walked out the door and locked it so I couldn't escape. What a great day, don't you think, Kenna? Kenna is my wolf and is the only person who keeps me sane and not terribly lonely. Other than a few omegas named Riley and Harley, and the Luna, Kenna is my only companion. The Luna has always been kind to me, even though her mate is nasty towards me, along with the rest of the pack. Luna Adeline chose me to help her with her daily activities and will clean my wounds for me when no one else is around. Once the Luna told me a story when I was 15 about a young she-wolf who was taken from her land and lost her real mate. The neighboring Alpha decided to take pity on this woman and decided to make her his Luna. I had figured out this story was about her, and that her moral of that story was to never accept a proposal from anyone other than your real mate. Luna would tell me stories about what her real mate was like and what it would be like when I found mine. I loved hearing these stories when Luna and I were safe in her office and no one would bother us. A slight knock on my bedroom, door brought me back from my thoughts as the door opened. In walked the Luna, carrying a first aid kit. Dear, let's get those wounds cleaned up, shall we? I lay on my stomach so she can clean my fresh wounds and the ones that reopened from the fresh whipping. Luna started to tell me stories as she put antiseptic on throbbing lacerations. Audrey, dear, I have a question more like a favor to ask you. Would you be my lady at the upcoming lunar eclipse ball? I finally talked Alpha Jordan to agreeing to let me bring you along. You don't have to attend, but it would mean the world to me. I have always seen you like a daughter, and I would be able to get you out of chores for preparations, and you would be able to sleep in my suite due to early morning fittings. What do you say, dear? Will you be my lady for the ball?